You know what, I'd like to say that coming here has been a game changer for myself. I feel like it's an answer to what I've been looking for. I feel very blessed for that, to know that if I can get better, you can get better. And I'm truly grateful. I'm Dr. Jill Hunziker from the United States, from Bozeman, Montana. I am a fellow, and I'm also a patient here at SOZO and a doctor as well. I am excited to share my story, how I got here, and the gratitude that I have for the changes already in my life. I was in an accident about 5 years ago where I was hit as a pedestrian by a vehicle while I was walking, and sustained a severe TBI. Through the last few years, I've noticed some of cognitive decline, going to different neurologists in Montana, not really being taken, I guess, seriously or having an answer for me. I was fortunate to find SOZO and come to St. Louis for a seminar. I spoke with Matthew, and Petros looked at me, and I realized it was a validation of all the neurological difficulties that I was having. And I thought, if anyone can help me, SOZO can. And just being elated and also just ecstatic at the same time to know, I actually started to cry because I felt like there's some hope. And I, want to continue my life as a doctor and practice as long as I can. And I thought, how many years can I keep going with these neurological deficits until I can, not be able to practice? And this has given me the most hope and amazing changes. It's just unbelievable. SOZO has just absolutely been the greatest thing for me and my patients as well. Basically, the amount of neurological deficits and difficulties that I had made me come away with a sense of understanding that I can get well again. I have hope. And so all I had to bring into the US was the TDCS, which I started with my patients. And I realized, and in my story, I was able to share the authenticity with them of where I've come from. A lot of them know my story, but I never really shared some of the problems that I was having. I just kind of kept it hidden, knowing that it was getting worse. And I would tell my patients, if I can get better, you can get better. I have found a way. And because a lot of them were like me, I could see their problems that they're having and that I would find while doing neurology on them, an exam. I saw the similarities, and I felt like if I could give them hope and start to share that I'm getting better, I used to be like this, don't worry, you can get better. Once I came home from St. Louis and started realizing this is the only thing I have seen where I have actually gotten hope that people were changing, to know that there is hope out there, that I hate to say it, but I'm not alone. If other people are getting out of wheelchairs, walking again, having conversations, I know that I can be that person too. I can be better. I always said I wanted to get my life back to where it was, to be able to be the activity levels that I've always loved to do in Montana, and felt like there was deficits of things that I was actually scared to do because of maybe balance, things like that. And so I saw patients who were a lot like me, that when they would tell me things, I completely understood where they were coming from. And I saw that, and I said, you know what, I was like you. And to come to SOZO this week with the fellowship, to see Sergey and Petros, to see the improvements already just from the TDCS, has just been, it's been amazing, absolutely amazing. To come here is just, it's a very good thing. I would highly recommend coming here and being part of the fellowship. The training that they have given me here in the week has been outstanding. It's nice to have Sergey and Petros, both of them, they're different people, they're different personalities. They come from pretty much a very similar background, but different. And it's great to have both of them to be here for training all week has just been exceptional. And I would recommend it to anybody. It was a great decision I made. You know, being in practice, taking the time off from work, all of the demands that we have. But I would definitely, I'm already, honestly planning on coming back again. Every time learning more and more is imperative to me. So in my practice in Montana, I have been in practice doing mostly homeopathy. That was my start back in 1985. Then I also went to chiropractic school. Then I decided to go on to medical school. And then I went to Chinese medical school. That's kind of my background. So I am more of a holistic practitioner, as I call myself. Every one of my patients is word of mouth. I don't advertise. I'm not in the phone book. I'm not on a website. I don't have one. And I've been doing that my whole life, and I'm always full, which is great. But my patients come in and travel. A lot of them travel out of state. They travel, several hours. Montana's a big state to come. But in that is trying to now I feel like I have additional tools with SOZO that I've learned with the different modalities to be able to help my patients. There are other things that would have stumped me that I didn't know what to do with. And now I feel like I have answers. I have answers to help their depression better, to help the patients similar to me, but to help dementia, Parkinson's, all the other things that I've learned, the tinnitus, some different things like that through the different modalities that I will be able to also bring home, having the training here, to just add more tools in my toolbox, as I call it. You know what, I'd like to say that coming here has been a game changer for myself. I feel like it's an answer to what I've been looking for, and I feel very blessed for that. It's also just given the opportunity, I think SOZO is amazing, and I tell other doctors it is a game changer to be able to help those patients that I think we all in practice struggle with. I think SOZO has great answers and techniques, and it's something I've not seen to have this much power to help our patients in a long time. And I think I think the amount of ability where SOZO is going is kind of the future. And one thing I'd like to just really emphasize is realizing that the amount of problems that I endured from an injury, to know that if I can get better, you can get better. And I say that as a fellow, as a doctor, to help my patients, and especially myself. I honestly had kind of given up on getting better because I didn't have an answer. And I'm truly grateful to know that I'm already better, that I passed a lot of the neurological tests just from doing TDCS. I've come a long ways, and I'm still continuing to get better, but to get my life back.